What am I doing?
I'm going to call you right after this show and say, yo, boy, you don't know who the fuck you just talked to. And please don't put us down with that because you're going to get your whole shit wiped down.
He sounds stupid. That nigga sounds retarded, boy. Boy, we ain't never seen no goofy nigga like you before, boy.
Nah, name a sound vague as hell. Oh my God, I know the biggest Crips from my hood, bro. You know who? You don't have nothing to say about these Crip niggas. Yo, boy, you better shut the fuck up. I know GS9. I know Bobby Sherman.
He's trolling, bro. You can't have him up here. Look what he's doing, bro.
I'm 10 90 GS9 on my list.
Nah, look what he's doing.
You don't know who I am.
Look what he's doing.
All right, let me break the heart right now. Go to Bobby Sherman or Robbie Records. See you Bobby Sherman.
Yo, Crooked, you from Brooklyn, so his step Crooklyn, his step put you said through it because you from Brooklyn. I can't vote for that shit you talked about.
Bro, I just told you, I never said to get straight. The get straight is my guy.
Oh,
First, get straight is my guy. You know what I'm saying? The get straight is
now,
bro, you thinking I'm up here, Captain and Steve Blue, you're a little kid, you just want to know shit. We not here.
I'm gonna stay out of it, but that's crazy. Like, why are you saying Crip Killer and all that, Tom?
Bro, I am that. My name is Tom Mack. Crip Killer. I took an oath to be a Crip Killer. What are you talking about? You're not saying some radio.
I'm fucking dead.
I'm not telling you this. Don't call me Tom Mack.
Let's get there.
Let's get there.
Yo, Crooklyn, man.
You don't know my name in this
Yo,
street.
Crooklyn, you be with this nigga?
He knows about this nigga. He knows about this nigga. I'm trying to figure out say something bad about me and Tom Mack gonna
I'm not gonna lie, Tom Mack. You went through crazy just now.
Yo, you used to smoke.
I'm not here to talk to you. Because even y'all little niggas up there, y'all whole little niggas, me. I'm not here. I'm old. It's almost around, boy. This is whatever you want to call it. See-through, just say some respect to me. I'll be on your block tomorrow to show you post up on my phone. Just like that with not blood and shit that it's about. Whenever you're ready.
Like this 50 game.
Bro, I don't care to ask. Whenever you say something disrespect to me since you didn't do that yet, when you try to do that, I will come to your block in the Bronx with my non-trained gangsters and I will show you what this shit is about. Whenever you're ready. I will then shut the fuck up. What you give up, bro? Shut the fuck up. I'm like, don't talk to me. You're not like that. You're black.
Nah, yes.
You're black. Yeah, let me check why you black. You'll see me all the time.
6 years, you wicked. Nah, this nigga's a dust
Check why you black.
Nah, this nigga's a dust head.
Who's dust head?
You a dust head, bro.
You a bitch. You a dick sucker.
Oh,
you a bitch. You a wild pussy. You with the blonde color.
Nah,
Don't tell me it. Yo, way in New York City, let's go check this nigga. Blonde stream and wrinkle it.
he dead.
You dirty bitch, fucking dirty back door. Your mother.
See, what about you? See?
Look, y'all, let me speak, y'all. Yo, listen, y'all, let me speak, gang. You never told me no dick shit to my face either. Listen, you never told me no dick shit to my face either, gang. You never told me that to my face, gang. So why are you doing it on the live and you think I'm not gonna do it back?
No. That's what I'm saying. Get your little sound, but you
know what people? You know this is what we gotta talk about. Like you been on some lame shit, gang. You down some lame shit. You down some lame shit, bro. You down some lame shit.
I got messages right now. Yo, hold on, y'all. I got messages right now, Mercy Blue. Since y'all niggas want to dick suck so much, I be trying to stay out y'all business. I got messages right now. When I was in the kid, I had the jack. Gotti was up north. You forgot, remember, Gotti and K. God's son. I was so messages from the line right now. Gotti man text me and said, yo, you still want son to happen to KG from Linden? He said, how much is that?
What the fuck does that have to do with me? What the fuck does that have to do with me? What does that have to do with me, bro? What does that have to do with me? What does that have to do with me? What the fuck does that have to do with me?
Hold on, see blue.
If you ain't texting, same thing as Gotti and shooting with the troopers every day, gang.
Yo, KD, chill. KD, chill, KD, hold on. Big blue.
Y'all don't know nothing.
Chill.
Niggas,
Chill, shut up. Hold on. Yo, see blue.
That shit don't got none to do with it. You about some jail
See
shit.
blue. You know we not talking about I gotta suck my dick shit on the sea, right? It's not the first thing. No, it's not gonna be no. It's not gonna be no. Yo, what's up, hey y'all? Like, we gotta talk about the suck my dick shit first. You should never said it to me. I'm just trying to No. The difference is I could beat the red game.
All right. I hope it is what it is.
I hope
it is what it is, bro. It is
not a
what
good
it is.
game, but I hope you
All
win
right.
the game.
Listen. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
After this, you better call and say, hey, y'all.
I
mean that, bro.
It is what it is.
you should have said that. You have to the first. You go to I don't know.
The thing is though, bro, he's doing it to me. He's doing it to me though, bro. And you think I'm not gonna
You a whole platform page, bro. Split the fuck up. You don't have that dick, bro.
You think I'm not gonna do it that? I got them seam dunks in my next to me too. I could do that too, bro. I could throw just like you. You know that. You know I'm a troll again. If you're gonna troll me, I'm gonna troll you back. That's what's gonna happen.
So the get the CC up because this like CC was in
like you want to do something for me that you know I'm a do.
CC show when you get up. You ain't act like this with Famo, boy.
With Famo, I don't even know.
When he was tweeting about CC and stuff. Yo, where Brooklyn from?
Yeah, y'all got some niggas. Listen, y'all got three out here, bro. Y'all got three niggas out here, bro. Oh, like doing that shit, bro.
What you mean where I'm from?
That shit is not cool. That shit is not cool.
I don't like just because I don't want you to like just up here now. Just any people, any beef. I'm from that's my name, Brooklyn, gang.
You come here to do it too,
and then what? So that's one. Bro, niggas not playing right now, bro. Everybody got serious. Nobody's joking right now. Everybody serious like that. I came up here to ask Steve Blue what when you was locked up with KG, what did he say? What you said to him?
No, we're not doing this game.
What you mean? I'm
not doing
bro. I'm not that serious.
I'm not here. Listen, this nigga has nothing to do with nothing game.
He don't. But I was when niggas they say yo, nigga, C Blue said some shit to KG in jail that was crazy, and I just want to know what you said.
Gang, I never said that. I was listen, gang, I never said that. I can't even go nowhere. I had a whole bullet hole in my leg, gang. I can't move from where I was at. I was in jail. I don't owe no explanation, gang. I don't owe nobody no explanation, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't owe nobody no explanation, gang. Like, I don't owe nobody no explanation.
That's a fact. I don't know if you is.
Gang, niggas was bringing up some shit. Niggas was bringing up some shit from like 2 or 3 years ago.
Niggas held you down in the king, supposed to be locked in.
Listen. Nobody held me down, gang. I wasn't with him.
It don't matter. He made sure you good.
Word to my dad. I look, see, Blue, if you didn't tell me that, right? Why when you came home, you said 3KG at the spot? If you was never with me.
Yeah, I wasn't with you for my own.
I didn't say you were.
Listen.
But you mean not with me when you was in jail, man.
Listen.
Crazy with this shit, yo.
They don't got me looking nothing, gang. They don't got me looking nothing, gang. I'm gonna be the same person forever, gang. I'm gonna always be me, regardless. So, listen, bro. The only reason why I even said anything to you when I seen you was because off the strength of I had a song with your brother, right? And my mans said he knew you from in jail, gang. And my mans was home, he would be on this live and say the same thing I'm saying. My son is booked right now, gang. So you feel me? You know me from Gotti and AR. You feel me? Not because you know me. I know you know from this.
You know me. I do not know you.
You know him.
You know me. I don't know you.
However you want to put it.
That's what you did for saying.
However you want to put it. However you want to put it.
You don't know.
However you want to put it, bro. However you want to put it, gang. You feel me? However you want to put it. I never did no dating shit when I was a kid. Nobody.
Yes, you did. Tell my mother you got punched in your shit.
It's my gang. It's all in your mind. You're lying.
I was there.
It's all coming out. You're dead lying.
What happened, Zibu? What happened?
Wait, listen. I could get the nigga up here from Harlem and he'll tell you that we got it on. He'll tell you that we got it on.
Yo, wait. Boy, it's 2 sides of the story. KD, say your side, and then
I'm about to tell you what happened right now.
Nigga,
we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
On the dead bros.
Don't answer.
You can't hear me.
Stop seeing work to your dead bros.
On the dead bros.
Just on the you say what you
want. No, it's a CEO on the live, bro. It's a CEO on the live right now. His name is Ice APM. He said I was there too. So going to my dad in that comment. That's the CEO right there. Ice APM in the comment. Ice APM. I'm there to with explanation.
I'm a pass.
Comment. Oh, food is right there. Yo, welcome to my dad in that comment right there. I was there too.
What happened?
Right there. Ice APM. Walk to my dad, right?
Say what happened.
He was in the spot with a nigga from Harlem. The nigga from Harlem, Jack, whatever you heard, he got beef. They see Blue smoked the nigga that man, you heard. Walk to my mother, yo, see Blue, tell me about mine. When the nigga pulled up on you and asked you, do you smoke such and such, you didn't come to the window and say, yo, why y'all niggas starting shit? You didn't say that?
Yeah.
All right, now.
I don't remember that.
Wait, look.
I could tell you like this. Like this.
He ended up talking to you, and I made a nigga give you sneakers so you could fuck me.
No, that's cat.
Yo, Kadar ain't give you sneakers. Kadar ain't give you sneakers.
Let me
get Kadar give you some sneakers.
Let me speak, gang, because I went through it. You didn't go through the situation, gang. So you're not speaking. You didn't go through the situation. I went through it. I know what happened, gang.
What happened?
Bro, I know the nigga from Harlem since we was kids, bro. Look, he came in the spot. He has a broken hand. He has a gunshot wound to the hand and has a gunshot wound to the leg.
Yeah. They used to fuck me and shit.
No, listen. Stop sucking dick, gang. Now you're getting me mad. Now you're getting me mad.
So you think I'm taking him serious, bro? All right. I know him, gang. I was in jail with him, bro. You can't get me mad.
It is what it is. The nigga pulls up on me. He's like, yo.
Look. Theo just commented and said you took that punch on the hop.
If that's the case, if
If that's the case, tell the CO to get the footage. Tell the CO to get the footage then, if that's the case. If that's the case, you're right. If I took it on the hop,
Listen, CO in trouble, yo.
Look, if I took it on the hop, you heard? If I took it on the hop, tell him get the footage. Tell him get the footage.
My mother, you took it on the hop. Yo, see, y'all niggas is not tough, man. I fully exposed y'all, bro. Go to my mother. I fully exposed y'all, bro. Go to my mother. Lefty from third side, he came in the spot. I took him on.
You're talking about people that's not me. Just like no game, you're talking about people that's not me, gang. You're talking about people that's not me.
Y'all niggas is fucking. These are
nothing to do with the game. You're on the game. That has nothing to do with the game. I'm talking about the next people game. That has nothing to do with the game. Like I said, yo, like I said, yo, listen. Like I said, tell everybody. Tell the CEO to get the footage, gang. Listen.
Why you got get the footage? Why you can't
because it's at
8 p.m.
At the end of the day, if you say you heard. At the end of the day, if you say you at the end of the day, you heard. But listen, yo, look. If me and the nigga, right, we smoking. He like, yo, you smoking so-so? I said, yo, you smoking so-so? He said, nah, bro, you feel me? And like, that was that. Listen,
that's what I don't like about y'all over here. When y'all rap and y'all smoke somebody and then somebody asks y'all, that's not again.
Listen, that's my.
Yo, you smoke about his nigga. You smoking about the man.
Look, that's the nigga I grew up with, bro. That's the nigga I grew up with. So
why you smoking his man?
Oh my god, bro. Shit happens, bro. Like,
so
you feel me? That's a nigga gang, that's a nigga I grew up with, bro. You feel me? Listen, gang. I asked him if he was smoking my man. I asked him if he was smoking my man's gang. He said no. That was the end of the story. That was the end of the story.
I'm gonna pull him to see for my.
Listen. I'm gonna pull him. Let me finish.
Let me finish. Oh, that shit right now. He say nigga Dex C Blue and this shit. He kept that rapping shit over, right? I'm out right now.
Listen, I never said we got it on, gang. I didn't take nothing on the house. We got it on.
Yo, look,
got it on.
And that shit, you got that shit.
Yo, Gilliam.
Not I never seen him a day in my life. I never seen him a day in my life. I never seen him a day in my life. I never seen him a day in my life. I never seen him a day in my life. I never seen him a day in my life.
Oh yeah, he do.
Yo, bro, he know. He know. Yo, Gilliam, what happened?
What?
Wait, what happened?
He got punched and he was dead. He could barely go anywhere.
You said I was dead.
You said he got punched?
You went about this now.
You said I was dead.
You said you got a punch? You started deadlocking. You could barely go anything.
Yo, we're not even gonna do that.
Yo,
listen. Yo, we're not even gonna do that. If a nigga say I was deadlocking gang, and you know how long ago that would have been out? Come on, bro. How many niggas would have been said that? Do you hear me? Niggas would have been doing that, bro. Like, come on, bro. On my damn nails, on my back, I was I was deadlocking and I got punched right down. Deadlocking get punched.
Yo, Boo is famous, bro.
CC, relax, gang. Relax, CC, relax, please.
He about to turn on you now, CC.
No, just relax.
He's mad at everybody.
See, bro, you don't want that, man. Relax. You told me to
all right, bro, that's it.
They can't gas me, bro. That's what you're doing, my man. That's the way you should relax on it. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna relax. But the way you say it, I'm gonna chill, bro. All right, I'm gonna chill.
Bro, it's no, it's no, listen, gang, listen. I'm gonna keep it a bug game. all my dead mans, all my sons of Ryan soul, gang. I never deadlocked a day in my life, gang.
You was only in jail for 2 weeks,
I will drop dead right now, gang. All right. I know no 2 weeks.
Came home.
In them 2 weeks, you were bad, horrible. How you bad in 2 weeks?
Yo, how you lose for 2 weeks to come home and say
And
free?
say my name in the track. I would play the track. You said 3KG. I had a spot. How would you know if I had any spot if you was not with me? You was not side to side by me, gang. What the fuck? How you know that, gang? You talking about? I didn't know you, gang. What am I mother?
Yo,
You really a dick sucker ass?
this is crazy.
What am I dad?
This is crazy. Yo, this is right? Nah. You know why this is crazy, bro? You know why this is crazy? Because when I made the song, niggas was glad about the song. But
Why the fuck would I be glad?
Now I was dick riding. Listen, now I was dick riding.
I never pay a nigga for a feature.
The last video, me and you.
Why are you paying?
Welcome to my dad. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you if that.
Pussy ass old nigga. What the fuck you talking about? You 35 years old, worried about me? I suck my dick with pussy niggas. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? Tell one of the niggas to pay around and go speak for you, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? How many shots you took? You made a whole video about how many shots you took. You like a poser. You should have died. Fuck is wrong with you to smoke your stupid ass? Pussy ass nigga, suck my dick. Broke ass nigga, get off my dick. Smoking on all your damn ears. Now when I see you, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. I'm gonna smack you. You always sucking my dick. You not relevant, game dick. 20 views on you don't get no views on like nobody watching you. If you bad, pussy, where my dad? And you falling out with all the other pussy niggas that suck my dick. When I catch you, matter of fact, you not relevant. You don't be nowhere. You don't be nowhere. You don't go to no events, no shows, nothing. You be in your living room, brother. You suck my dick. You bum ass nigga. Forget your fucking mom rate. You ain't hell yeah, like, what's up, like, what's up with you, like, what's up? Nigga, BMG stupid ass. My fault that you gotta do reactions and I got the right to do what I do. And you be reacting to my shit, you bum ass nigga. Yep, now it's over. Do not react to my shit no more. They're gonna say copyrighted. Don't ever react to my shit. Fucking suck my dick. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I seen that news article when they say he was in critical condition. Running my dad, this is 2 months ago. I felt bad for you too. Now I wish you died with all the other niggas. Running my dad, shit have got packed. I posted, they didn't get well and I deleted it. I should have left it up. I should have reposted it. Suck my dick. I hope you die. You fucking old 30-year-old. I should have dissed on you when you dissed me. I let you rock. That's why I never went up on your podcast either. Because you gave them. You said something, I would have smacked you on my G. You don't carry the G clearly. You got here in 2023, bro. You don't carry the G. You got here in 2023. Damn, like. Don't get up on the internet sucking my dick. The fuck? Fucking niggas that really know my body, you pussy. Burn my dad, you get your mind right. You just get your mind right all around. No funny shit. 2023 nigga get hate. The niggas is hating you mad times, like you ain't had nothing, like clearly you dance, stupid nigga. Don't suck my dick for a couple of views, bro. Why you sucking my dick? Why you on my dick? You not relevant. Nobody cares about you. Nobody knows you. Nobody gives a fuck about you, bro. I keep sucking my dick. I'm bringing this to everybody. Everyone only know where I'm at. Suck my dick, nigga. If you want to make it that bad early, just run up on me. Suck my dick.
The rest is up to you.
Nigga was in critical condition. Should I pull it up? Suck my dick, pussy. Get your fucking money up. Suck my dick.
God bless us with this.
Bozo.
All right, I bet. I was connected to the Bluetooth, dude. I'm about to say though, niggas not doing this shit, niggas. Niggas not doing what we doing, right? Niggas not. Tell him. I'm look, nigga, cast out. Like whatever we not want. Whatever we not want. Shit in here, you heard? Like this is not going nowhere, bro. You heard? Shit not going nowhere, you heard? Like, you know what time it's like. You know what I like that.
Y'all gotta have respect if y'all niggas is both doing y'all thing, though, yo.
That's a fact. I jack what you doing, though. I jack that. You know what I'm about to say?
Everybody came from the mug.
And I'm pulling up in the G spot, taking 8,000 from niggas. Slam! 30 days. Niggas want to kill me. Can you up today? Can you shoot up today?
Yeah.
Because
Everybody came from Lucci.
you need to come to
Come to my side.
I only want to bet for $6.
On the boss side, bro. Let's get it going.
Yeah,
I need some.
Show them a little something from you.
I'm driving niggas Addies. Let's get busy.
You know what I'm trying to say? So when the dice came out, we have to check that up, niggas, right?
Yeah, you know that.
What's it right now? Yeah, that's why I try to beat out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody do.
Look, I'm going to big or it's neutral, right? You heard me? It's neutral.
And nobody doing no crazy.
It's neutral ground, you heard?
Neutral ground, dude.
I bet. What's Tom? The Tom on the line, you heard me? Cabbage, bro. Let me cabbage, bro.
Yeah, he can pull up. He can't pull up, bro. He's pulling up.
Yo, bro, trust me, bro. I'm pulling up, bro. You got to pull up over there, gangster. Like,
Niggas is pulling up. It don't matter who you pull up with.
He came out of beating. You know what I'm gonna beat it with man niggas. I only give him
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Cone, and there is no reason that Steph Curry and James Harden should still be this good. We're talking about two of the best to ever play the sport. Two guys heading into their late 30s here that throughout their careers have shouldered immense offensive loads. They've been asked to score at some of the highest heights we've ever seen. Steph, was the frontline guy of one of the greatest dynasties of my lifetime. James Harden is one of the best isolation scorers the sport has ever seen. If you would imagine that by this point in their careers, they might be washed. And they've slightly lost, except they're not as good as they were at their peaks. But right now, when you consider their age and the situations they're in, they're having some of the most impressive seasons of their careers right now. And I'm not exaggerating. And those are two all-time players that we're talking about. Maybe the best ever played his position in Steph Curry, and James Harden is right there for number 2 or 3. So let's go ahead and talk about what they've been doing so far. And I want to start off with Steph Curry, who, coming into tonight, had just had a monster game against the Spurs. 46, 5-5 with 2 steals on 13 of 25 shooting, hit 5 threes. The best game of Steph's season so far. If he came into this one against the Spurs and had a little bit of a stinker going up against a great defense or even just a little bit of a down game, it would have been understandable. Instead, he had the best game of his season. 49 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals, shooting 16 of 26 and 9 of 17 from 3. And we're talking about a Warriors team that only put up 109 points. So between Steph's 49 and his 2 dimes, he basically gave them half of their offense. As a 37-year-old going on 38. And it's the typical Steph Curry stuff. It is step back threes. It's pulling up from the hash mark. It's hitting some tough mid-range jumpers. Finishes at the rim, fighting through contact, hit this one push shot that was absurd that he managed to make it go in. He went ahead and drew the final free throws on a play where De'Aaron Fox is sprinting after him because he loses him for a second. You can't give Steph Curry any airspace. He drills those free throws to give the Warriors the win back-to-back over the Spurs on the road, which they desperately needed. It was just absurd. Steph is still game-breaking at 37, going on 38 years old this season. He shouldn't be able to do it. If after the 2022 ring, Steph declined pretty quickly and, he bowed out, it would have made sense. If they never won the 2022 ring and Steph never got his finals MVP, it would have made sense because it's insane they managed to pull that ring off in the first place, never mind that Steph played at the level that he did. I cannot believe that we're this late into his career and he's still unanimously the best shooter on the planet. Because, yeah, shooting isn't something that really goes away all that much, but he should still be able to create the space that he does on setbacks or have the conditioning that he does to run around a million screens and get open for a catch-and-shoot opportunity. The relocation that he has. Guys have learned, don't lose Steph Curry. Guard Steph Curry. He wants the 3. He's the best shooter ever, and it still doesn't matter this late into his career. Never mind he's a guy who started off with ankle issues. You would have thought that something might have come back at this point, but it hasn't. To the point where Steph Curry now on the season is putting up 29.1 points per game and shooting 64.8 true shooting percentage. Mind-blowing stuff. For reference, the record for most points per game in a season by a guard age 37 or older is Wayne Wade. 15 points per game. Steph is almost doubling him up on amazing efficiency. It's not like he's just chucking because it's, the Steph Curry retirement tour. He's legitimately one of the best offensive players in all of basketball. At 37 years old, it doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be possible. This is a good defensive team with the San Antonio Spurs. They've been one of the better defensive teams in the league this season, and he made it look like they didn't know how to guard anybody. It's ridiculous. Stuff like this, the longevity, is part of the reason why I think Steph Curry is the greatest point guard to ever play the game, because I just don't think it should be possible for a point guard to be doing this late into his career. It shouldn't be. That's just the honest truth of it. He's an alien. In a game where he literally just played against a dude called the Alien, Steph was still out there as the best player. And he's had a number of good games this season. Really, the only one where he really struggled was against the Thunder, where he had 11 points, 4 of 13 shooting. And the Thunder, this all-time great defense. It's understandable that he's going to have a down game every now and again. But you'd expect more. People coming off that Thunder game were saying, oh, no, Steph Curry lost a step. Is this it, that, whatever. No. He was just playing an all-time defense, and he goes up against another really good defense and torches them for a combined 95 points in 2 nights. 95 points in 2 nights for a 37-year-old guard who's not a big body or anything. He's just purely better than almost anybody still in the league. He's still a top 10 guy in the sport. It's ridiculous. I'm so glad that, a little bit when I was younger, I wasn't the biggest fan of Steph Curry. I liked him 2015, and then the Thunder, lost the Warriors. I'm like, I need LeBron and Cavs to beat them. I hate this guy. And then Kevin Durant joined. I'm like, wow, now I really hate the Warriors. But I was eventually able to just appreciate Steph Curry, and I more so hated the KD version of the Warriors than Steph Curry himself. But Steph is one of my favorite players ever. Truly, when we talk about appreciating greatness, Steph Curry is the definition of that, because we will never see another Steph Curry. We might see guys who break his numbers, and, ultimately, guys are shooting more threes, guys are going to get better. We will eventually see someone who probably tops Steph Curry as the best shooter ever. But as the first guy to be able to do this and have this type of longevity is something that will never be replicated in the sport. So appreciate it. And the Golden State Warriors, they are remaining competitive. You would think any team that's asking a 37-year-old to be their best player wouldn't be very good. The Warriors are competing in the West. They're not one of the top seeds, but they're actively competing, and that in and of itself is wildly impressive. So shout out to Steph Curry and what he was able to do. But I also want to talk about James Harden, because I think James Harden especially doesn't get the appreciation he deserves for the longevity. There are knocks in his career with the playoff performance and things like that. But when we talk about guys who just continuously elevated teams higher than they should be, James Harden is on that list. Last season, the Clippers had no business winning 50 games. Kawhi Leonard missed the majority of the year. Everybody, me included, thought if Kawhi misses a lot of the season, they're going to be like a play-in, probably more like a lottery team. No, they're one of the better teams in the Western Conference, and a lot of that was James Harden. He made All-NBA in his age 35 season. He's 36 now, and he's putting up better numbers this season. 25 points, 9.1 assists, shooting almost 40% from three. And tonight, he put it all together to put the Clippers on his back, because no Kawhi Leonard, no Bradley Beal. You were asking a lot from James Harden offensively. This is not a team that has a lot of real offensive weapons. Chris Paul, unfortunately, he's just washed. One of my favorite players ever, he's washed. Brook Lopez has not given you a lot offensively. John Collins wasn't great in this game. He's been decent overall. Like, Chris Dunn is not an offensive-minded guard. This game, it was up to James Harden to make things happen, and he did that to the tune of 41, 14, and 11 with a steal and 2 blocks, 6 threes, 13 to 25 shooting in 51 minutes. He sat for a total of 7 minutes against one of the better defenses in the league this season in Dallas, and it just didn't matter. And yeah, the Clippers hardly scraped this one by against a Mavericks team that's not very good. Like, it took a heroic effort from James Harden to gather. It's not the best sign still for the Clippers, but it shows what Harden is capable of. And there were 2 times, I believe it was in the second overtime, or no, I think it was the first one actually, where this Clippers team is down 1. And it feels like if they miss one more shot, the Mavericks get a bucket, it's probably over. And Harden hits back-to-back threes. Just ice cold, just straight in the eye of the defender. Like, last season, he took a bit of a step back. It wasn't always the most efficient James Harden. He's being way more efficient right now, and the 25 points per game that he's giving you on a nightly basis is the most that we've seen from him since his last full season with the Rockets in 2019-2020. That was 6 years ago. And you thought, yeah, maybe Harden isn't really quite the scorer he once was, which, I mean, he's not 36 anymore, but he's still one of the most lethal guys. People have had so much time to learn that James Harden wants to get to the step back three. Doesn't matter. He's just able to elevate everybody around him. This is not a roster that's that great offensively. They're not great defensively. They gave up 1 million points to a bad Mavericks offense. But the only reason they won was because James Harden basically willed them there almost single-handedly down the stretch of this game. They were trying really hard to lose this one, and Harden steadied things out, leveled it, and made it happen. And they won. They desperately needed this one. If you lose this one to the Mavericks, one that you really should win, you're in the gutter of gutters. Because people are already talking about, oh, are the Clippers going to give the Thunder a top pick? Like, is this the year that the Clippers go ahead and blow it up? And maybe it is, but at least for a moment, James Harden has staved off some of those conversations because he's still one of the best offensive players, one of the best offensive floor raisers in the sport. There's a reason he's never missed the playoffs, and it's because almost any team that has James Harden is at least going to be serviceable when it comes to scoring because of him and because of the playmaking and elevation he brings to everybody else. It feels poetic that these two guys went off on the same night, 2 players that I feel like sometimes don't get the love they deserve, and the longevity that they brought to the table is undersold. So shout out to Harden, shout out to Steph Curry, still doing it this late into their careers. I mean, we're kind of in the golden age of longevity between those guys and what LeBron's doing and Kevin Durant. I know it's kind of over for Chris Paul at this moment, but the fact that he was still doing it up until last season as a barely 6-foot guard is also crazy. Like, we have never seen players play as long and be as effective as they are now in today's NBA. And it's cool to see. You love to see even Russell Westbrook. Right? Russ has still been awesome so far this season, even though the Kings kind of suck. Russ is showing that, hey, he was worth a spot in the...
And the Denver Nuggets, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports with Greg. In the corner, Smart with it. And Brown pulls it down. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw of the game here.
Our story is really
classic human story.
Great grandfather.
Damn. And that one misses.
And entered into the
Ray, I
lower
hope
side.
you're ready. We're going to be
Where
cranking
he
our
did
heads
only
back
one
and forth,
year.
watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce brought that kind of levels of playing.
If you stop to this stuff, let me know. I've been feeding birds up in the scope. From the live, from the live, never spoke. I'm taking it, from the live, never spoke.
If you catch him knocking in the slow, catch me at up, then you got I'm in the everything that will be in the spot. If you catch a nigga, then he shot. They dropping the bitches on the bitches stock. They was feeding, they give me the drop. We them niggas, that's when we get hot.
If he jiggy, purple, they get shot. If he get jiggy, he get shot.
I was just trying to scratch the niggas top.
Got to take a seat, think she tease me.
She gon' shake it whenever she see me.
They don't throw this just to the sleazy.
You know, pussy niggas on the TV.
Or some of those don't be me. Back in the shot and hit him in his speedy.
If I ever go back and don't free me, niggas back cause I make it look easy. And I just put some rock in my cup. See me drinking, got it, niggas shit. You see females being with the buck.
Drinking the record, better than the top. Going straight on the head and shoulder.
Or I'm dying, ain't bring up the fuck.
Like, younger records, we don't give a fuck. Last op got head and shoulder. Bad bitch, so the shit get bending over. But I should've done like to get closer. Bitch, I got bombs. The bitch up with a couple niggas, but a couple broken niggas stuck in the frosted. And them niggas not getting responses. Like we had the Parker, nigga. What? Like, what y'all niggas gonna do? Put this in the mixer with the juice.
I don't got this topic yet.
I'm going to fucking talk with them. What?
Pass it up to the father, let him.
Better to be the bag of fake clothes. Busy check with that fucking of pesos. With the fake clothes. Put your check with that fucking the fake clothes.
If I'm trying to find, he gon' take those. I don't got the topic yet, KO. I was straight to that station, it's break.
I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Kevin, back to you.
This fall, heel pain and sore arches won't stop. Hand-stitched leather boots deliver lasting comfort. Arch support eases pain, keeps autumn walks comfortable and strong. Waterproof shoes built to last. Handle wet leaves, tailgates, rainy hikes, aging into rich patina. Ankle guard locks in stability, protecting against sprains when trails get slipped. Grip tracks, soles keep steps steady on tailgates, pumpkin patches, sidewalks. Lowest price guarantee, plus risk-free 30-day trial and free returns. With Chewy Pharmacy, save 20% and make every pet a healthy pet. Get quality meds to help with anything. Fleas, allergies, or recoveries. Delivered fast. For great prices, for life with pets, there's Chewy Pharmacy.
Yeah, I want to shoot a back fire. So I don't see you. Take down you.
Both teams changing it up here.
Like what?
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Smith. What a terrific move that was.
And those are the kind of nice inside
Heavy
moves
outside.
we've gotten here in the first half.
What's in the screen?
My niggas singing for the two, we're taking that time for the nigga.
All these niggas rookies, I'm a flat all pro niggas, like, since I'm feeling disrespect 4 or 5 times to the nigga in it. I'm a keep talking to the left and left like who's trying to be the nigga. Super happy, don't up this, that's no twisting my fingers, screaming at me. Yeah, I'm awesome, like I'm like, walking me, but I said that you wasn't no psycho. That bitch, be out, God, like, no, stretchy, what if you big talks, so knock out like, oh, yeah, you want me to go with the do they block my school like when it goes like that? I see that nigga gospel. That's shit. So I'm not that shit. He's trying to run with the gun, that's what I'm people don't look out for no miss. All these screaming at EMS, it's their EMS, helping come up in the lift. Yeah, feel that shit. Like I'm supposed to the chill. We always on the train for the field. Cause they struggle like they in the field. But see, I'm on this for real. Big DJ, you don't fuck how you feel. House to fun, the little field. I'm feeling nigga like a will. Damn afraid, let's go through the hate. You try to leave a donut on his face. Straight down, game by the pick of the base. I'm talking on too many, I'm speaking lazy. I'm a TZ, I'm a taste like a fucker until we follow up the ways. Big dog, full niggas, nobody safe. Thoughts on top of me, I'm getting a ring on the shoe. Like, why my niggas fuck, take a boom, hopping on the school, trying to let it wheel. Say, fuck, MB, Goku, French, through, fuck, sleeping niggas with the like these niggas, they know what I do. I don't fight for me when I was in school. I'm a terminator, let me lose 10 times. I'm put a nigga on it. All these niggas rookies, I'm a vet, all pro niggas better show me the respect. Cause if I'm feeling disrespect 4 or 5 times and then nigga in the check, I'ma keep talking till enough and left like who tryna be the close a nigga down. My super I been throwing up his side, still twisting my fingers, screaming at me, yeah.
God. Stop, boom. Everyone, quiet.
The fuck?
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having 2 guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Guys?
My daughter gave me these boots for Father's Day. Didn't expect much, but Velcro and a zipper, on in seconds. Great arch support and shock absorption. My knees felt better after a full day. No break-in needed.
Saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Just right there, maybe going back to 3 hours, so I'm going to stand here and say, please don't WWE. And I'm sure now I've said that, it won't make any difference. Of course it won't. But my wrestling week was a lot of nonsense, there was a lot of madness, and a lot of shouting. That's all right. Last episode of SmackDown, obviously last episode of SmackDown didn't go too well down, in the words with the wider community. So let's find out what we did today. So I am Simon Miller. The World A, I have the finger of power, and I'm going to give the rules are up, maybe the bad bits are down. Remember, you disagree with me, that's the greatest thing ever, because wrestling in life, it's all about teams, and when we do, for a warm and fuzzy and tum-tum, get this to pro wrestling tees. That's all that matters. Let's upload now. So we're going to start as well with WWE. Remember the past. And in modern wrestling, you need to do that all of the time. Like
in the corner.
NBA games of the day. Lakers and Bucks.
Just
the Bucks
terrific
to win.
at
So far,
executing in the
5-3
paint.
at
Has
home
a
for the
nice
season.
array of shots to choose from.
For LA, they win would allow them to be 7-2 on the road, 10-4 overall.
6 on the shot
I
clock.
think the Lakers go for the 11th win after they beat the Bucks. So they beat the Bucks and go for their 11th win after beating the Bucks. And so they're 2-1 against the East. And so I think we'll either be 3-1 against the East. That 11th win after Milwaukee is the key.
Outside, first
and for the Bucks,
and no good had a chance to take the lead.
Simply 5-3 at home. I mean, Luka did play with the Mavericks. He's a former Mavericks star, so far 5-3 at home. Oh, looks to him. And DeAndre Ayton, he should play for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers is good to do.
something you added that really gave
This is going to kind
defenders
of lead up to go to the Browns return game. Look, this will be 10-4.
Speed to kind of get the defender going
Thunder
down.
in the Hornets,
And then you slam on the brakes
that
and just
drafted Kobe
create that
13th overall, the defending champions to be 13-1 for the season. Kind of like championships 131 and NBA Finals runners 131. So it does make sense for the Thunder to continue to win. Let's see on the Charlotte side what they will get.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
They are at home.
Here's Jokic.
They are going to fall to 4-9 for the season.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Yo. Shit, what's pop? The guy was asleep when you called me. Shit, that was it. Nigga, I got a cop. I've been smoking these little.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. The offensive rebound. Jokic polishing off the break.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
No good on the second free throw.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Brown. Pushing it up. Brown with it. Defended by Reed. Basket good. Jokic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of the game. Back to Gordon. Here's the three. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more Nba2k Sports coming your way after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Nuggets leading by 10. And Johnson now top of the key. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now, here's Doncic to the middle. Smart. And the layup's good off the glass.
Look, we know Marcus Smart wants to get in close and get that high percentage finish.
And now, let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. You know, Richard, there's a lot to like about Cam Johnson, especially if he's on the floor for your team.
Oh, it's simple, Kevin. He gives you length at 6'8" on defense. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He has skills that every team wants and needs.
Lakers trailed by 12. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Murray. Outside Gordon. Lets the three fly. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Doncic outside. Over Murray.
Love the activity by Murray. Great to see him hustling on defense like that.
Denver leading by 13. And Reeves comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Now here is Murray. He has 7, and Hayes throws it down.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Doncic. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Smart. Shot from the wing. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Nuggets. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Now Johnson. He's got 7. 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Reeves with the rebound. So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Jokic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Los Angeles making a switch here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. The Nuggets leading by 9. Hardaway with a wide open look. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Back to Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Pass to Brown. .26 seconds left to play here in the third. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Austin Reeves picks one up. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 in the game at the line, missing all previous chances. And he's good on the second. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. LaRavia with it. He has yet to score. Here's Connect. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Connect. Lets it go with the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown three-point shooter.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Pass to LaRavia. Back to Reeves. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real bounce.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. To take the lead. Rebounded by Hardaway. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. The Lakers trail. And here is Doncic. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. 6 on the shot clock. Here's LaRavia. Connects from three-point range. LaRavia's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Reeves outside. There's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Once he gets some momentum, Reeves is going right to that hoop.
Here's Hardaway. It's a halt for run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Down low. Hayes down low. And it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Shot clock at 5. LaRavia with the screen. It's good.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around.
Outside Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. Now Gordon. One on the clock. And he jams it in. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Hayes down low. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now, here's Jokic. And it doesn't go. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Reeves. Wrestlers a 3. Trained from outside.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Here's Doncic. Outside Vanderbilt. Now Doncic. Doncic to the rack.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. All free throws good from Doncic. Nuggets running out of time. Johnson outside. Here's Murray. Got it to go off the glass.
And Murray, never shy, absorbs the contact there and gets it to go.
On the free throw, no good. Doncic with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Ayton outside. Doncic fires. The triple. Doncic.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Los Angeles.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Ayton. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up.
I literally gave this trash ass nigga a win. I went downstairs for like 13 minutes. This nigga came back. I was whooping this nigga ass by like 10 points. That's on me though.
Glad you could join us for our broadcast of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. To the middle. Here's Sarr. Kicks it out to Middleton. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A. You know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Clock at 6. For 3, Allen. Sarr pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Coulibaly. Back to Whitmore. From the high post. And he buries his first look.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. There is a clear game plan that coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Back over to you.
Allie, thank you. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant, second in losses, only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players. And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Booker no good. Now here's Whitmore. Pass to Sarr. Back to Whitmore. Puts up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Williams. Guarded by Sarr. Back to Allen. Booker looking around. To win the cold spell. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And so here's Phoenix following the score by Washington. And here's Booker. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Sarr.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Booker. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
Now here's George. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Washington needs to get off a shot. And it's Coulibaly missing. Suns trail by 7. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by George.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. They trail by 9. Pass to Williams. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Here's George. Going all the way to the rack. Finished off the break.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
.41 seconds left to play in the first. Whitmore with it. Now guarded by Booker. Shot clock at 6. And it's Whitmore missing. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Booker. Finished off the break. Booker's got 6.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's George. That one falls.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Shoots from 14. And again, it's Devin Booker. Give him 8.
And that's all the space he needs from that range.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Washington up 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
They get it back. Here's Richards. No good with a layup. Washington leading by 5. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Dunn. Here's Goodwin. Off target with the 3. McCollum looking it over. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department. A big part of why Johnson went in the top 10, Trey's three-point shooting. I mean, he was NBA ready from day one.
Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his first points of the game. Washington leading by 6. Pass to Bagley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Now here's Green. Here's Richards. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Carrington. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Green. Back to Booker. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Booker's got 10 points. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And it's Green off the drive.
Wow, Green looks almost unstoppable out there, crashing through the defense and getting into his shot.
Here's Whitmore. Brooks with the rebound. Suns trail by 7. Back to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Wizards. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Brian, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Booker. Again, Phoenix. Good for 2.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
Now here's Whitmore. He's got 5. Sarr with it. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Whitmore.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Green for 3. The offensive rebound. The shot that time not on target. George outside. Here's Sarr. And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Suns trail by 12. Here's Booker. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Wizards leading by 12. Allen brings a double team. Here's Gill. Williams grabs the board. We've seen it on certain nights, Clark. Mark Williams just owning the backboards.
Well, his combination of strength and length, B.A., causes major matchup problems. I mean, he has a bunch of 20-plus rebound games. That's hard to do, even with all the shot volume that's taking place in the league right now. Even when you put a body on this guy, he's relentless in pursuing the arm.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too. Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Now here's Booker. He's got 14. Kept alive. Outside, Green. Right side, Booker. Over Coulibaly. Back to Williams. Booker for 3. Sinks the tray. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
He gets it in there. And the Wizards lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's Brooks missing. And here's Washington. Gill, no. Williams up top. Here he goes. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Left side, Green. Here's Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Washington leading by 11. And Carrington, here we go. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Kispert. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Bagley. Brooks with the rebound. Suns trail by 11. Green to the rack. And it's hammered home by Green.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Back to Carrington. From outside the arc. The rebound by Devin Booker. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Allen outside. Launches it.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Pass to Bagley. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Suns making a switch here. Suns trail by 10. Now Richards. Here's Dunn. Misses the three. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Carrington. And the layup falls. Carrington's got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Washington shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That one's off. Good on the second one. 23 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Gillespie. No points so far. Dunn left side. Outside Booker. Got it up. good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Washington earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Up top, Dunn. Pass to Gillespie. It's Booker on the wing. To the paint. Shot is good by Gillespie. Gillespie's got his first bucket in this one.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Shot's good by Carrington.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Washington. Down low. It's stolen. Inside. Here's Dunn. Rebound by Middleton. Wizards leading by 10. It's stolen by Dunn. Pass to Gillespie. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Right side Booker. Here's Gillespie. And he makes it.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
To the inside. And that one's good. Middleton. And that's now 10 points for Chris Middleton.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Green gets it to go off the drive.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
Pass to Coulibaly. The three ball. Drops in the three. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
And Washington making a change here. Stolen by Middleton. And it's Washington on the break. George! Misses the three! Suns trail by 11. Here's the pass to Williams. Jams it home!
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Off on the layup.
Boy, I believe Green has all the tools to be a phenomenal scorer in this league. Just needs to continue to develop.
Suns trail by 9. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Allen! The three ball is down!
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Sarr down low. The three is off.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. play your game, not theirs.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Here's George. Oh, no good on the layup. Suns trailed by 4. There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth. Green outside. 6 on the shot clock. Nice execution inside from Green.
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
The Suns making a switch here. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And here is Green. Now Booker to take the lead. It's money from deep.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
Now Middleton.
It's great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now Green. Brooks outside. Here's Booker. Oh, the shake. Williams. Goes again. And he cashes it in on the layup.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Saw a screen. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Now they decide to foul intentionally. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark.